welcome back to my channel. This light looks weird. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome to what I eat in a day when I am prepping for a bikini shoot. Here are the ingredients for my morning smoothie. I have almond milk, Isopure, some spinach and baby spring mix, some frozen blueberries and some oats, and I throw all of this into a smoothie, and that is what I have in the mornings. So I usually just start with some mixed greens here, and I put these in as my first bit. First I start with some mixed greens. I kind of just take a handful, and then I do some frozen blueberries. So for this I usually do about half a cup. So I'll take half a cup. Then I will do my protein, so Isopure low carb. I like the flavor chocolate, and I will do 1 scoop of this, some almond milk. So then I'll do some steel cut oats, and I will usually do about 1/3 of a cup of those. And then I will blend it all up. So this is my morning smoothie. This is what I have every day after I work out. There's protein, there's carbs, there's greens in here, all the things, and this is what I like to have. So this is the first meal of the day. My smoothie I usually have around 10 or 11 a.m. post-workout, and then my second meal of the day I usually have around 1:30 in the afternoon or so, or whenever I get hungry. So what I like to have for my second meal is sort of like a breakfast bowl, I'll call it. I have egg whites in here, butternut squash, Brussels sprouts, pumpkin seeds, mixed greens, some olive oil, and some lemon, and I will show you what that looks like. Okay, so for my egg whites, I have a little pan here, and I'm going to use my avocado oil and just sort of gently line the pan with that. And then I turn my stove on, and I let that heat up for a little bit. So then, while that is heating up right now, I'm going to make sort of my little salad bowl here. I do about 2 handfuls of mixed greens. I have my Brussels sprouts that I meal prepped, and I throw those in there. Then I have my butternut squash, and I throw that in there. And then I take some pumpkin seeds, and I just kind of sprinkle them on there. I really like the pumpkin seeds because it's just like kind of a nice texture to add. For my egg whites, right here, they're organic. I got them at Whole Foods. I usually do about 3/4 of a cup, which is the equivalent of 4 large egg whites. So I have my little measuring thing here, and I just kind of do this. And I just let that cook for a little bit. So I'll let that heat up a little bit, and I actually just scramble these, nothing special. So I'm just letting these cook right now, and I'm scrambling them, nothing special. When they're about done, which I think that they are, I basically just put them in like this, over. So then I just put my egg whites in my bowl just like this, and I have everything in here. And then what I like to do, should I show the scissor thing that I do?
Sure, that's
okay.
like...
Anything in my teeth?
No.
Okay. Something kind of weird that I do, at least whenever anyone sees me do this, they think it's really weird, and Kyle, my husband, thinks it's really weird. But when I have a big bowl like this, I really like when my salads are really, really chopped. So I will actually take a pair of like kitchen scissors. These are like cooking scissors, right? I don't even know.
Yeah.
And I go in and I chop up my salad like this. Because I don't know why, maybe I'm lazy and don't want to use a fork and a knife. I just really like when it's chopped up kind of into small pieces. That's what I like. It's kind of weird. And then my last few things that I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of lemon, which I just squeeze over all of this, and a little bit of olive oil. And that is my second meal of the day. Oh, good though. I love it. It tastes so good to me. Okay, so for meal number 3 of the day, this usually happens around 4:30, 5 o'clock, and I just kind of have a small little meal to hold me over until dinner, and I just want to continue to make sure that I'm getting protein and carbs in. And the reason why I say that is because usually leading up to a bikini shoot, like I said, I'm working out really, really hard, so oftentimes I am doing a weightlifting workout and a cardio workout, so I am very, very hungry.
Are you hungry?
I am hungry. So that's why there's kind of like multiple little meals in here plus some snacks throughout the day. So for my 3rd meal of the day, I'm going to do some wild caught tuna, some carrots that I meal prepped, some broccoli, and that's it. So I'll show you what all that looks like together. Okay, so I have here my mustard and my wild caught tuna. And I basically just put in maybe like 1 to 2 tablespoons of this, just to, maybe not even. That's kind of it, that's all I do. And then I just mix this together. It's not the most interesting meal, definitely not, but when I'm prepping for a big shoot, I'm not eating for pleasure, I'm eating for fuel. So this is kind of what that looks like. Here I have my carrots and my broccoli, and I also have my tuna here that I just kind of leave in the bowl and I eat it from there. And that is meal number 3.
Are you hungry?
I'm hungry. So for dinner, I really like to do some sort of fish. It's nice and light and filling and always really good. So I am going to do a wild caught piece of salmon. That's basically my favorite piece of fish by far. So for this, all I'm going to use is 1 piece of wild caught salmon, some olive oil, and some lemon, and that's all I put on my salmon. I like to keep it really simple, so I'll show you how I do that. I just bake it in the oven. So I take my salmon and just put it on a tray, a la so. Then I take some olive oil and I just drizzle it kind of on top. And I'm not shy about that. I feel like the salmon is covered in oil. I just take my Himalayan sea salt again and put some on top there. And then I'm going to do some lemon. So I have half a lemon here. I'm doing this wrong.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oops. So I take my half a lemon and I just squeeze it on top. I really like my fish to be like really lemony. Then I just put my fish in the oven like this. And then I have the oven at 450 degrees and I'll leave it in there for 15 to 20 minutes and I'll just check on it, and I basically just check the temperature to make sure that it's cooked. I have a thermometer, and yeah, that's it. Hey Google, set a timer for 15 minutes.
Set a timer for 15 minutes. Starting now.
Great. Okay, so the 15-minute timer went off and my salmon should be done. So here it is and what it looks like when it comes out. And that is what I will be having for dinner. I'll show you what the whole plate looks like, but that's it. So I have here my piece of salmon, sweet potato, then I have my Brussels sprouts that I had meal prepped. Put some on there. And I really like to load up on something like Brussels sprouts or any kind of green vegetable really, because it just makes you feel really full. And so then I also do some butternut squash along with that, which is what I meal prepped earlier. So I have salmon, butternut squash, sweet potato, and Brussels sprouts. So yeah, this is what I do.
Are you hungry?
I'm hungry. And a lot of you ask me about dessert. You want to know if I eat dessert, if I like dessert, and maybe you watch my cookie video, which I said I eat them every day, which I usually do. But when I'm prepping for a bikini job, I may not be having the cookies every single day, but I definitely occasionally here and there. But when I am prepping for a bikini job, I do have dessert. My favorite dessert is actually Halo Top ice cream. I will have about 2 or 3 scoops of this. This is the birthday cake flavor, and I just like having something sweet after dinner, and I don't believe in just like going totally cold turkey on everything. I still want to be able to like sit and have dessert and enjoy that. So I'll usually have Halo Top. So throughout the day, if I do get hungry, I have certain snacks that I go to. So I have here some organic almonds and some cashews. So I do love nuts because they're really filling and there's also healthy fats, but I think you do need to be careful with nuts because it's easy to eat a ton of them. I know it is for me. And then I also like to have an apple on hand. I'll have it in my bag or anything like that. I'll also have an almond butter or peanut butter in like the little travel to go packets, but I just don't have any right now. And apples, I really like Honeycrisp apples, and they're also, again, filling, and sometimes if I want something sweet, it can sort of fill that sweet tooth for the moment. And that's kind of all I do for snacks. This concludes my what I eat in a day when I am prepping for a bikini shoot. If you want to see this in written form, I'm actually gonna have all of the information on my blog, and you can get to my blog by going to emilydedonato.com, or you can click the link in the description box below, and I will have in detail what I ate and how much and all of those things, and how I prep the foods that I made here. I have more workout videos coming your way for how I prep for a bikini shoot. I'm gonna show you all of the workouts that I do, which I hope you guys will like and enjoy. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for being here, and I will see you guys in my next video.